Dear devotees, we are continuing our regular lecture of Srimad Bhagavatam, and today we for our schedule, we will start by Bhajan Jaradhamana.
Hare
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We will continue to read Srimad Bhagavatam Srimad Viśvavasu. This translation and purpose of his Vedic between us and Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society of Krishna Consciousness. And today we will read chapter number 6, chapter number 4, or 9. What is the number of the... Chapter number 6, it is described duties of mankind. And chapter number 9, appearance of the demon Vritrasura. Okay, and today, text number 11. We need to chant the special mantra before reading. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Okay, Sanskrit. Kataputras tatas tvashta.
Kataputras tatas tvashta.
Juhanedraya vashatrave. Juhanedraya shatrave. Indra shatro vivardhasva.
Indra shatro vivardhasva.
Mahachiram jahi vidvisham. Mahachiram jahi vidvisham. Hataputras tatas tvashta.
Hataputras tatas tvashta.
Juhavendraya shatrave.
Juhavendraya shatrave.
Indra shatro vivardhasva.
Indra shatro
Vivardhasva
vivardhasva.
Mahachiram jahi vidvisham.
Machiram jahi vidvisham.
Some special sound signal that will indicate this. Third time. Khata putras tatas tvashta.
Kataputras tatas tvashta.
Juhavendraya shatrave.
Juhavendraya shatrave.
Indra shatro vivardhasva.
Indra shatro vivardhasva.
Mahachiram jahi vidvisham.
Machiram jahi vidvisham.
Word by word translation. Okay. Hata putra,
Hataputraha.
who lost his son.
Who lost his son.
Tataha,
Tataha.
thereafter.
Thereafter.
Tvasta,
Tvashta.
tvasta.
Tvashta.
Juhava,
Juhava.
performed the sacrifice.
Performed the sacrifice.
Indraya,
Indraya.
of Indra.
Of Indra.
Shatrave,
Satrave.
for creating an enemy.
For creating an enemy.
Indra Shatra,
Indra Shatra.
or enemy of Indra.
Or enemy of Indra.
Vivardhasva,
Vivardhasva.
increase.
Increase.
Ma,
Ma.
not.
Not.
Chiram,
Chiram.
after a long time.
After a long period.
Oh, interesting. Different. Jahi,
Jahi.
kill.
Kill.
Vidvisham,
Vidvisham.
your enemy.
Your enemy.
Translation of this verse by Srila Prabhupada. After Viśvarupa was killed, his father Tvashta performed ritualistic ceremonies to kill Indra. He offered sacrificial fire, saying, "O enemy of Indra, flourish to kill your enemy without delay. One demo. After Viśvavasu was killed by his father Tvashta, performed ritualistic ceremonies to kill Indra. He offered oblations in the sacrificial fire, saying, O enemy of Indra, flourish to kill your enemy without delay. Purport of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. There was some defect in Tvashta's chanting of the mantra because he chanted it long instead of short, and therefore the meaning changed. Tvashta intended to change the word Indra Shatro, meaning O enemy of Indra. In this mantra, the word Indra is in possessive case, Shadhi, and the word Indra Shatro is called a Tat Purusha compound, Tat Purusha Samasa. Unfortunately, instead of chanting the mantra short, Tvashta chanted it long, and its meaning changed from the enemy of Indra to Indra, who is an enemy. Consequently, instead of an enemy of Indra's, there emerged the body of Vritrasura, of whom Indra was the enemy. And Purport Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Om Jnana Timirasya Vinanjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militam Jnana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachanam Pangum Gete Girim Yadgripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinataranam Namo Vishnupada Krishna Krishna Putane Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Yevasheshna Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatayam. Translation. After Viśvavasu was killed, his father Tvashta performed ritualistic ceremonies to kill Indra. He offered oblations in the sacrificial fire, saying, O enemy of Indra, flourish to kill your enemy without delay. Okay, it is continuation of story with Indra. Indra killed Viśvavasu, and Viśvavasu was Brahmana, and impossible to kill Brahmana. And Indra had reactions to the sinful activity. And Indra is a king of demigods, and he can destroy this effect of his wrong behavior, but he was very humble and accepted the reactions. And after one era of sufferings and some problems, Indra distributes these reactions to different four directions, to women, to water, and so, etc., for plants. And but it was not the end of his problems, because father of Viśvavasu was alive, and he tried to kill Indra. He was Brahmana, and he started to chant special mantras, but Krishna, but the influence of time or influence of Supreme Personality of Godhead and some reality, some special situation was. What is the situation? The tongue of Tvashta was wrong in his, pronunciation. Small detail, but the result of Yagi was absolutely another. Because Tvashta had an idea to create a weapon for killing Indra. some special demon or some special persons. But by changing his pronunciation in Sanskrit, the result was absolutely another. This yagya created some person, Vritrasura, and this Vritrasura, and Indra was the enemy of Vritrasura. Finally, Indra will kill this Vritrasura. Another situation, very interesting lesson for all us, for all universe, need to be good in pronunciation of Sanskrit. It is very important. But in Bhakti Yoga it is not important, because in Bhakti Yoga Krishna is accepting only essence of our consciousness, not details, essence of our consciousness. Bhavagrihi Janardana Krishna is accepting only bhava, desire of devotees. And if this desire is not manifested, the result will come without Krishna can accept this desire of do some activity, devotional service, for example. For example, one time, Viśvavasu Prabhu, Prabhupada disciple and the spiritual master in our school movement, gave lecture. It was in 1994 in Kiev, or 1995, I forgot. And he said, Krishna is Bhavagrihi Janardana. He is accepting our bhava, our desire to satisfy him as activity. And one temple president, Acharya, I forgot his name, Acharya Krishna, yes. Temple president asked if devotee will have no possibility to, in December, Prabhupada Marathon of book distribution, to have this book distribution because no time, because a lot of service, but in dream during the night he will distribute in his dream. What kind of reaction, what kind of results he will have? He will have the same results as distribution during the day or not. And Viśvavasu Prabhu meditated some seconds with closed eyes and said, yes, the result is the same. But better distribute in the day. It is better. Yes, and by this reason, very effective method of Krishna consciousness is meditation. To do something in meditation. We need to, I don't know, if you can see some house, a beautiful house in Helsinki or in another city, you can start to meditate, if this house will bring Krishna consciousness, possible to organize food for life in second floor, and theater in first floor, food for life in second floor, theater in third floor, academy in fourth floor, ashram for devotees, and fifth floor, outer room, sixth floor, possible to meditate. And it is very good meditation. Yeah, it's very good, I don't know, garden, very good garden, possible to organize some festival in this garden for Krishna. One time we were together with Srimad Krishna Swami, with his disciple Arjuna Prabhu from Estonia, from time in special this place with some very beautiful plants, some flowers, some I don't know English. A special connection of different trees, different exotic from different places. Yes, it was quite interesting. And was possibility to rent like small hall between the trees like this. And we are starting to meditate. I said, Vishnu Maharaj, he was very attractive, some plants, some wild nature, yes, and I asked him, if we organize Janmashtami here, between the plants, maybe you will come for lecturing like this. He said, yes, it is a good idea, very good place for Janmashtami. Yes, very good. Like this, yeah, our meditation, Krishna consciousness, it is very important. It is the same thing like actually our activity. It is because Krishna is Bhava Vehijana. Yes, Bhava. Yes, and our main mantra is Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna mantra, and we need to chant without understanding our Sanskrit is good or bad, because the main idea is our mood, our bhava, our desire to satisfy Krishna. Because the meaning of this mantra, all pervading, all the Lord who is giving all pleasure for everybody, please involve me in devotional service to you. Selfless devotional service to you, just main meaning. We desire to satisfy Krishna in full consciousness. I heard this summer lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam of Bhakti Swami Driga temple, and it was the same topic was. Viśvavasu Maharaj was, and Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj was, and the same time, and different days. Viśvavasu Maharaj details explains this why this what kind of mistake, it is short or some sound or long, like this. He gave some details, explanations. Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj describes the same story and said, in Hare Krishna mantra there is a different pronunciation, sometimes in different places. Different pronunciation of word Krishna, for example. Because in Sanskrit it's Krishna, like this, very short, like no sound, sound between and Krishna, between and sh. No, Krishna, like this in Sanskrit. But he said in Russian, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. That's not Russian translation. Hare Krishna. Like this. In Ukrainian language, Hare Krishna, not Hare, but Hare like G. Hare Krishna. Hare. Like this in China, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No sound. In American, Hare Krishna. Oh yes, in American style, I forgot. Hare Krishna, it's like in
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yeah, it's American style. In France, yeah, l'amour toujours Hare Krishna. Interesting, very soft, very soft. Yeah, and German style, classic, quite soft. German, English citizen, slang like this. It's interesting to hear. A lot of Sanskrit pronunciation of word Krishna in different countries and parts of the world. But no changing. And all devotees are progressing, and the Indian devotees and American devotees and China devotees, all devotees have a progress, spiritual progress. Main thing, our mood in Krishna consciousness. Details, it's not so important. For example, we can traveling in Hare Krishna temples from one country to another, and possible to see different preparation of food for Krishna. It is very big distance between prasada and different temples. It is very interesting to see, and very different tastes, different places, and ornaments in the altar is have some big difference. For example, I saw Maha, in English, it's not so tall, and his hat, special hat, Maharishi Maharaj, academic, yes, and he distributed some photos some years ago from Africa, I forgot the country, and was giraffes on the altar, zebras with such Krishna horse with white and black, I don't know, ribbons on the altar, not cows, not monkeys, giraffes, it is, and the zebras. It's from it's an altar from African district. Very interesting. Yes, a lot of, I hope in Russia no bears or some things, bears in the altar. Yes, yeah, because main idea our mood to satisfy Krishna. Анукульена, руку весами седа, я была что-то шунянка, на кармаде говорит, там Анукульена, Кришна Анушила, учите. Anukульена, it is desire to satisfy Krishna in mood of devotion, or mood of devotion. It's the best thing in our Krishna consciousness. Detail or forms that is not so important. Rupa Goswami said, we have mood to satisfy Krishna, devotion mood first. After that, we have activity in Krishna consciousness, like service. And after that, we have some details, some form. We have mood, we have activity, we have form. And what is important? The most important thing, or what is important, what is more important, what is the most important? Classical mistake. We are starting from details, and after then we see what is activity, and after then we have some mood. Okay, it will shall be in Krishna consciousness. But Rupa Goswami said main idea is our mood to satisfy Krishna. For example, we are devotees, we have a time and force, and we are starting to think. We need to do something, some devotional service for Krishna's satisfaction. It's first, the most important thing. After that, we trying to understand what kind of devotional service we will do, or cooking prasad, or singing something for Krishna, or reading books, for example. It is second. And if we have, for example, one thing, if we have prasadam, details, what kind, or halava, or kitchen, or something like this, it's details. Or in singing, what kind, what maybe bhajan, maybe kirtan, like this, maybe chanting japa, it is details. In reading books, what kind? Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita or Chaitanya Charitamrita. First, most important, the mode of devotional service. After that, activity is not so important. Any activity is good. And after that, details. It is only some very small, the smallest of the smallest reality in Krishna consciousness. But usually, absolutely another situation. Okay, for example, disciple marathon. Oh, need to go to, it is one special practice, but we need to go to disciple marathon. Okay, all together, and the husbands and brahmacharis and Mataji and Prabhu and young and old, all need together. Go. Yes, it is details, but we put like the root of our activity. And after that, any need to distribute books, organize a lot of cars, organize a lot of, I don't know, places for book distribution, renting some places for tables, I don't know, or organizing some visiting to some events, to some meetings of people with distribution, a lot of activity, or common festivals or somebody. And after then, our mood, who is involved in this process, it is a good person. If not involved, it is a bad person. Absolutely diametrally opposite, like Rupa Viśvavasu said. Details the most important. After the activity, after the mood. It's not. It's wrong. it is topic of Bhakti Shastra course. Now I am giving one topic of Bhakti Shastra course. Yes, but idea, Rupa Viśvavasu said, most important idea is mood of devotion. Mood of devotion. After the activity, or we can do Bhakti Yoga Center, or temple, or I don't know, some flat, but by renting every Sunday, for Sunday festival, some hall, for example, yeah, why not? In St. Petersburg, we have 20 kilometers from the city, some place of Krishna consciousness, with ashram, and they are inviting for Sunday, for Sunday festival in that place, devotees, but usually only 50, not more, 100 maybe, some special festival, some 100 devotees, not more. But in the center of St. Petersburg, there is a renting hall for Sunday festival. And maybe 600-700 devotees are coming. Because it is better for them. Yes, fixed temple, about 20 kilometers nearby. It is half an hour, but it is very short. No. We are wanting to have festival inside the city. Yes, and we want to renting at the same time festival every Sunday in St. Petersburg. And it is very successful program. It's prasadam, all for Kirtan, lecture, prasadam, all things. Yes, it's good. Yes, maybe strategy is not to have temple, but renting hall. It is cheaper. Renting hall for 4 hours. It is cheaper than maintaining building like this. We have small, free floor buildings, quite small. Maybe twice more older rooms than here. Older room, first floor, twice more than here in Helsinki, and after the second room, in fact, it is staying. In second room, half of it is kitchen, and half of some rooms for office or some other thing. And third, it is classical ashram. Quite small temple. And but devotees are not so attractive. Yes, for brahmachari it is good for some devotees, 50, 100 devotees is good. But maybe some thousand of devotees in St. Petersburg. It's impossible to pack in any temple because no place. By this reason, they organize a renting hall for every Sunday festival. It is good. Good strategy, yes. First idea to satisfy Krishna, after that Sunday program for all and for guests. Yes, it's activity. And after that, details. We will rent. Yes, it is a right consequence of our consciousness. Mood, activity, details. If we have details, for example, now in Mayapur will open this Mayapur temple, the biggest planetarium. It means need to maintain this house and invite 10 millions of guests during the year. And maintain this 10 millions of guests. It's a lot of guest houses, cafe, restaurant, I don't know. Some need to organize some activities, audience for some seminars, because in next year, some partners in wing of this temple will start. It means a lot of forces, extra forces. Yes. The main idea to organize devotion mood inside of the temple. Because all guests, all tourists will not in Krishna consciousness. It is ordinary men from Brazil, from India, from other places. You need to change, have to organize a very important, very Krishna powerful influence to them. Not by building, but mood of devotion. Building is big, it is detail. Our Krishna consciousness needs to be 10 times more intensive than influence of building. Because building is a building. This building walls, second floor. Yes. No, Krishna consciousness. It's a very important thing. Yeah. And the same situation in all centers of Krishna consciousness. We have details, we have activity, and we have mood of devotion. And mood of devotion is the most important. Activity important, but secondary. Details is in the end of list of important things. Because, for example, I am coming to Helsinki temple, and sometimes we have a festival, Sunday festival, Mahaprasada Govinda, sometimes not. One time I asked people, Krishna Prabhu, I need to change the Mahaprasada Govinda. No, for many people, no understanding. Okay, yes, I follow, yes. After some months, I'm coming and all the Mahaprasada Govinda, okay, welcome. The details, for me, it is not important. Yes, no, for me, no, it's details. According to Rupa said, it is details. There is chanting or not chanting this matter. It's prasada, like this. Yes, and some activities, sometimes you want to distributing some samosas or another thing, or do some harinams, twice at least. I was nearby in station in the corridor between Lidl and another shop. And we are chanting with Lord Krishna and Prabhu together, only two, in this corridor. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah, sometimes I was involved in this activity, sometimes no. Okay, it's activity, it is not so important. Important devotion. Sometimes activity is changing, sometimes details, mantra is changing. But activity, yeah, devotional mood is our very beautiful duties of Shri Gaur, Gita, and Narasimha, and Srila Prabhupada. It is the most important thing. Yes, if you remember, some years ago, Prabhupada stand in this corner, in the opposite side of the altar, in this position. And Bhaktivinoda Maharaj came, he is really see here, mainly mood. And he started to see a lot of people, including especially Indians, they are very attractive to the altar, yeah, but not for Prabhupada. We are standing to the altar and back to Prabhupada. And he said, no, wrong move. And he moved Prabhupada in this corner. He said, neglecting to Srila Prabhupada is a very bad thing. We will have a lot of results, negative results. And he moved. Yeah, because it is not detail, it's not activity, it is mood of surrendering of Srila Prabhupada. Our Krishna, Srila Prabhupada is our founder, Acharya, and we need to any moment to be concentrated to follow Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, it is not practice, it is not details, it is mood. We are ISKCON, we need to follow, give respect constantly to Srila Prabhupada. Need to move. Like this. Yes, if we have right mood in Krishna consciousness, we will have right activity, Krishna will help us. If we have no, supervising some senior devotees, Krishna from the heart organize something. And details, maybe it's wrong some period of time, but after then, Srila Prabhupada left He's born in 77 and without some fear. He prayed, "Oh Krishna, please help my disciples for this." The same situation was in 74 in Australia. Srila Prabhupada came to Australia together with some devotees and deities for Radha and Krishna from India, and he installed these deities in Australia and very quick gave initiation for Brahmanas and people, some devotees did because they have Brahmana initiation for worshipping. And after that, he prayed in very interesting mood. It was Prabhupada elaborated, Sasarupa Maharaj. Prabhupada said, "My dear Lord Krishna, I am leaving Australia and I put you to the hand my unqualified disciple here. Please please be careful and do protection and correct my disciples here in Australia." The same situation he's living. Our planet is 77 and then he's praying. It was very interesting. "Yeah, my dear Lord, please help my disciples." Like this. Yes, and this is mood of devotion. It is in our connection. According to first chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, before writing the Srimad Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva started to meditate. In his meditation, he saw Supreme Personality of Godhead. After that, living entities, conditioned souls in this material world, and influence to them by Maya, material energy. And in his meditation, he started to see the connection process of devotional service. Krishna, souls, and connection process of bhakti. And this connection process is the most important for us. Most important. It is the best thing in our Hare Krishna movement. Main idea, mood of Krishna consciousness. Mood of Krishna consciousness. If we have this mood, no problems. No problems in our future, no. Our activity will write, our details we will write, etc., etc., etc. In this mood, there is activity of GBC, General Body Cognition. If there is a mood, activity or direction will write and details will write. It is idea of scope. Yeah, it's our idea. And mood in our ISKCON movement is the most important thing. If we will have no mood of devotion, it is zero. All activity, all details, all form, it is not so important. Because if you have only a packet, empty packet or empty bottle or empty box, but nothing inside, it's nothing. And the main idea is something inside of this bottle, box, or in another form. And our life, for example, Varnashana, it is, or Brahmachari, or Grihastha life, or Brahman activity, or Kshatriya activity, or Shudra activity, it is forms like bottles. It is not reality, it is bottles. It is reality, but it is not essence of, for example, it is bottle of water. But essence is water, not bottle. I can't drink bottle, I can't drink water. The same situation, or temple, or Bhakti Yoga Center, or Namahara, it is not only bottle, but we need to have essence. Sunday program, for example. As comfortable as better place as possible. For example, in St. Petersburg, too. One nearby the city for 20 kilometers, and the biggest of the biggest inside. We are renting some theater halls, comfortable seats for 1,000 or 800 places every week. And organize. scientific festival. Yeah. A lot of hundreds and hundreds of devotees are coming. Yes, yes. Form is only form. Essence is essence. Srila Prabhupada was in, for example, Bowery. It is wildest part of New York. Wildest part. One time, Swami, he was born in Boston, which is nearby New York, neighbor, big city, and he visited with some another. He was teenager, and his friends, company of friends, was teenagers, and they mixed some ideas. They had mistake, and they go out from the bus, not in the New York, in the center, but in the Bowery. And he said it was surprised. Oh, we are in Bowery, and we are around without stopping to some another part of New York, because it is a very dangerous place. Bowery, to be in Bowery. So it's a very hot place. The Prabhupada sent to Bowery and organized festivals. And sometimes he was in the place of art. I don't know. He was a place of one art person. Bob Cohen, he was artist, painter. Yes, it was his place of his painting. Quite big. And Prabhupada had, according to Prabhupada and Amrita, some meetings of hippies and young, quite young persons, and number was around 100. It's around 100 in some evenings. Yeah, it's quite big. Before first New York Temple in Bowery, sometimes 100. It was success in New York. Yes, because it is an influence of Prabhupada. No form, no activity, no fruitful life, no Sunday festivals, no distribution. Only Prabhupada, but essence, because his devotion was very deep, the deepest. And it was, by this reason, a lot of people came to this place. 100, it is a big environment in New York. Without temple, without followers. Quite interesting. Yes, and this mood is the most important thing. If we have devotional mood, we will have right activity in the right form. It is the idea of GBC. In any idea of yatras or temples, we need to be devoted, because Srila Prabhupada said, purity is the force. Purity. Not form, not activity, purity is the force. One time, Navina Prabhu from Switzerland is quite good, and I saw him in Mayapur. He was in Kartik, and he gave one-time lecture. Yeah, he was in Siberia, Asian part of Russian Federation, in the 90s. He came, or some other very big distributor, without knowledge of Russian. And in that part, Russian language, and in that part, people have no language, English language, no. He was in the 90s, it was quite not so big people with knowledge of English. And we asked him, may you go to Sankirtan? He said, yes, why not? But what is your result? Will your result? What do you think about this? He said, in my place I can distribute it with knowledge of German language and English language. I can distribute 100 book daily, but here without English, with Russian, with bad connection, maybe 10, but more than 10. Without language, then only 10. Yes, because purity is a force. One devotee, he was a champion of Soviet Union in 1991. His name was Prabhu. he came to Novosibirsk, it is Siberia part of it. At that time was big temple, quite big, and he was very tired. He distributed maybe 10 tons of book in some places. He came back to Novosibirsk for resting. Okay, please relax. It's small room for you. And he said, okay, I will not follow sadhana because it is different time zone in use. And he said, different times, okay, I will rest. Yes, please. Any moment we will give you prasadam, freedom, please. Okay, yes. And he started to, and this temple was in ex-kindergarten. And it was near maybe 200-300 meters from the highway, some street, big street. Distance were 3 times bigger than Helsinki to the road. It's quite long distance. And he started to chant japa during the day. He started goes around the temple. It was in summer in Chechnya. And after that he came and said, please give me some books. For what reason? I'm chanting japa without any desire. I'm chanting attentively. And one man from the road came to me and asked, who are you? And he was surprised. Why are you asking me? He said, I don't know, but I started to see you and I had a big interest. Who are you? And he came distance of maybe 300 meters and asked him, who are you? He said, I said some things, Hare Krishna, and chanting Hare Krishna. He said, okay, interesting. And he started to think, okay, maybe Krishna is using me. Maybe I'm like okay, I'm instrument of Krishna, yes. Okay, I need to be ready. Give me some books. We gave him maybe 10 or 5 samples this big. And he changed it some hours and he distributed. He only prayed for Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. And Krishna is gave him some persons. Because he was like instrument. As champion of constantly meditation. In meditation, purity is power. That is an example. He was in far corner, out from the people. You. It was so interesting example. Purity, devotion, mood is the most important thing. Activity will come. For example, this he is playing, but activity is coming. Distribution is continuing. Yes. And after the details. In this place or in that place, but he is distributing constantly. And this, yes, for karmic mantras, karma yoga mantras, the details is absolutely important. For example, if we forgot some one digit in our telephone number or some telephone number, one digit is wrong. We have no connection. If we have wrong number of account in bank, we will send money to another place. The small details. Bhakti Bhushan Maharaj gave example. Problems or some really big reality of karma yoga. We gave example, some senior ladies came first time in Köln temple. Köln, it's near Bonn. Bonn was the capital of FRG, it's Western Germany, in the 70s, for example. And in this temple, some devotee came, some new guests, and very materialistic, it was a materialistic mood, and very old too. Ladies, old ladies came. And he gave Bhakti Bhushan Maharaj, his disciple Prabhupada, received Latin America, and its initiating spirit master at Sannyasi. He gave example in his Sunday lecture. If you have a job and you have your account for pension, and every month you have some process of putting money into this your pension account, bank, and you do this all your life, maybe 30 years like this. And finally, you are stopping your activity and you are going to the bank and ask, please give me money for my pension, please give. And bank person said, your account is empty, zero. Oh, how possible? How it possible? 30 years. I'm putting money to my account. And this person from bank said, yes, but you did one small mistake. One digit was wrong, not 3, 2, 0. So. Karmic activities not so very weak reality, very weak. One digit and 30 years, no, 0 pension, oh, Krishna, how I can do. This is why I am not saying you what I need to say you. Putting money 30 years to another account. Like this. It was example in the Sunday program, and 2 old ladies was your first time in the temple. And Bhakti Bhushan Maharaj said, yeah, Bhakti Yoga is the best, because any mistakes, any problems, Krishna will destroy it, because he's like Father, he's very kind for the devotees. It is our mood. First, most important is our pure devotional desire to satisfy Krishna, pure devotional mood. It is for our powerfulness. After the activity, any activity you can do, and after the details. It's interesting. It's Rupa Goswami explains this. It's very important aspects. It is aspects of a right practice of Krishna consciousness. Sometimes devotees have no understanding or realization of this knowledge and act in the wrong way. I am traveling a lot, and sometimes it takes place. And sometimes I neglect this reality. Okay, there is GBC, there is another senior devotee for correction. I am preaching, or only preacher. But sometimes I am asking something or saying something. But it is not so easy in practice. Theoretically, it is very easy. Theoretically, but in practice, keep right practice of Krishna consciousness not so easy. For this reason, we have zonal supervisors, secretary of GBC, any some things, some ministries in our movement for monitoring. Because after 30 years, if we try to think, where is my bhava, where is my results of Krishna consciousness? But some people say, yes, but you had a mistake. Your mood of devotion was not so intensive. It was very intensive in activity or in details, not in mood of Krishna consciousness. No bhava. Krishna. Yes. Senior devotee need to protect small younger devotee from this very important mistakes. Moving Prabhupada in this order from this place to this place. It is mood of surrendering of Prabhupada. More respect to Srila Prabhupada. More respect to Srila Prabhupada. Okay, our time is finishing. Yes, story of Indra is continuing. But in our chanting, no problems. Or Hare Krishna, or Hare Krishna, or Hare Krishna. inside, but Krishna is alive. He can see our mood, our desire to satisfy him. Hare Krishna, need to stop here, yes? Or some questions?
About this mood.
Yeah.
We often feel that we have difficulties to develop this mood.
Good.
Because we are entangled with all kinds of details.
Yes. We need to contact with more elevated devotees than we are constantly. For example, I traveled in Baltic countries, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, and maybe 1-2 devotees who were more senior for me, and with some year longer period in Krishna countries, maybe 5 years longer, not so big. And by this mode, I start very regularly to visit Germany, because in Germany, Prabhupada initiated 120 disciples, and now very active in Krishna consciousness, every day activity 20. It is quite a big number. 20 Prabhupada disciples, Sachinanda Swami, Bhakti Bhushan Swami, etc., etc. Yes. And by this reason, I am visiting Germany for my correction and inspiration. We need to contact regularly with devotee is more elevated, with more elevated level of Krishna consciousness, is more devotion. It is the very easiest and very important thing. Another thing we need to Srila Prabhupada, a lot of possibility to cultivate or checking our mood. Srila Prabhupada, not one time, regularly said, we are living for chanting Hare Krishna, for Krishna's satisfaction, or chanting Hare Krishna for living for our self-gratification. You understand? We are chanting for us or for Krishna. Like this, it is mood of devotion. And the same activity we are doing, or Hare Krishna mantra chanting, or some other activity, for us or for Krishna. It is cultivating mood and devotion. Need to check. It is for me or for Krishna. And this, yes, contact with elevated devotee. It is very important, very important. Yes, that's very short question. Hare Krishna, thank you. Very interesting book, very interesting story, very interesting topic. Srila Prabhupada. Radharaja Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Finishatra ki jai, Helsinki Temple ki jai, Helsinki Devotee ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Viśvavasu Prabhu ki jai.